bush block. We've been busy lately. You can see we've got all the floor done now, all fully painted, and it's all cured and nice and hard. Basically this is all the set of 3 containers, all completed, except for the kitchen area of course, which will be there. But we're looking at moving some furniture in soon, out of storage, which has been in the containers for a while. I have been opening those containers just to let them air, probably once every couple of weeks, as you don't want any mould growing on your furniture obviously. And I've heard that people with furniture locked up in containers have opened them up, like if they've had them in storage for a few years, have opened them up and they're covered in mould. So I've been preventing that, trying to prevent that by opening the containers and airing them out. So yeah, I've been busy. I've been doing lots of jobs lately. So this is the main area I've been concentrating on, is getting these containers finished. And we will be moving the lounge area in, and tables and chairs and stuff like that. And at the same, once that's all been moved in, I can still work on the kitchen area, just in this corner here. This area here is for fridges. I'll be able to move the fridge in, and there'll be for a chest freezer over this section, which we don't have as of yet, but we'll be purchasing in the future. Well, let's have a look outside and see what else we've been up to. As you can see now, I've got the power shed all built now. It was just a kit shed. It's a 3x3. I don't know if I've said before, I was going to get a 3 by 2.4, but because this one was in stock, I got it $300 cheaper than the smaller shed, so I ended up getting a 3 by 3 metre shed. Also, I've been installing some conduit for the cabling, so I've trenched across there for the electrical cable. There's 2 conduits there. One is for the one conduit is for the solar cable, which will go to the shed to feed the solar regulator and inverters, and the other conduit is for the 240 volt return line, which is the 240 volt AC, which will go to the AC power box. That other box beside it is a solar panel combination and distribution box, which will be once I put all the components in it. So all the strings of panels will come into that box and be combined, and also distributed to the power shed. It will handle up to 4 sets. The first set of panels that we've already got 2.2 kilowatts of panels. There's 12 panels, they're 190 watts each. But each panel will be wired in a string of 3, as that is the maximum amount of voltage that the inverter can handle, up to 150 volts. And there'll be 4 strings of 3, which equals a total of 12 panels. Those strings will come down to this box and be combined in that box with individual breakers, and then it will be distributed down the conduit to the power shed, to the charge controller. I'll show you what that setup is once we get all the fittings and parts for that box there. That box there also came at a good price, the same as that one. It was a freebie as well. Just got a matter of looking around for these things, and you can pick things up free or fairly cheap, what other people don't want. So as you can see, I've got the conduit running there. I've just got elbows on top just to prevent any rain going in. That's not cable coming out, that is a pull-through rope, so there's no cable in the conduit yet. I've just got rope running through for pull-through to pull the cable through later on. And we've also been busy inside the shed, so we'll have a look. Might be a bit dark. As you can see, I've started all the internal framing for the shed. The shed will be fully insulated. I've sealed down the bottom around the edge where it meets the floor. As you can see, I've framed all this in up to the doors. So it's a double door in the front. I've framed each side and right around. I've yet to do the ceiling. I'm not sure what I'm doing there yet, but the whole lot will be insulated. That cabling will come through the wall there, and then I'll run the cable through ducting. I'll probably mount the inverters and charge controllers on this back wall. We'll have the battery banks probably either side. Keep the weight down low. I was thinking about putting the battery bank on this southern side and building a rack and building it up. But we'll see when the time comes. We'll decide on that. So at the moment, yeah, just working on the framing and getting that sorted, and just trying to get all this cabling sorted out. So we're going to run the cables through there, which will actually be cables for the existing panels we've got, and also for expansion later on. So the cables will already be in the ground and run into this box, ready for expansion later. So that's a little update what we've been up to at the bush block. As you can see, we've been busy. Trying to do 5 things at once is not always easy, but we're getting there. Thanks for joining us on the bush block. We'll catch you again next time. See ya.